Welcome to another Willy Weighs In. This is the Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida Panthers. Now, Edmonton's coming off of a big loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was 6-4. No way in for that one. Was too busy anyways, but my God, it would have been frustration at its max. They gave up a 2-point lead and they gave up 3 leads in that game. Unbelievable. Way out of line, I would say, and I'm happy that I didn't watch because I would have been infuriated. Unbelievable. So you're hoping they could pick this one back up. We got Calvin Pickard in net, his first start in the NHL in quite some time. We're going with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen. So Broberg draws in. Looks like Connor Brown is in with Draisaitl and McDavid. We get, a couple great chances off the bat, but also so does Florida. Florida hits the post, and I'm thinking, God, here we go. They're pouring it on. Edmonton's going to just fold, and right when I start thinking that, Edmonton scores. Leon Draisaitl gets the puck down to McDavid, who's virtually on the red line. Sharp angle shot, beats Bobrovsky, 1-0 Oilers. Sitting there like, yes, can they hold on to the lead? Now, they come back down, and it's Derek Ryan on the boards, finds a streaking Kane coming in, gets him the puck, he buries it, 2-0. You're like, yeah, this is amazing, 2-0. This is how the last game started again, mind you, and Edmonton takes a stupid penalty. It's Kane taking a dumb roughing penalty on Tkachuk, Matthew Tkachuk. He's in the box. When he's in the box, guess who scores? Florida Panthers. Guys left right out front. And I believe this is the goal. But Nurse has his choice of 2 guys that he has to cover. He goes down to try to block the shot. Corner's picked. It is a 2-1 game with that power play goal. Florida's back in. Little later, they come down. Guy's not picked up. Gets the puck. They can't get it out of the zone. And Bouchard's on there. His defense is driving me insane this year. He's been a defensive liability. Someone comes in the middle, takes a wrist shot, beats Pickard. 2-2. Unreal. They're starting to feel it. Edmonton, not so much, however. We do get a power play. On that power play, though, a couple great chances. There was a really nice feed to Hyman in front, who had a point-blank shot. Didn't bury it. And then a really nice saucer pass from McDavid to Draisaitl on the power play. And Bobrovsky make the stop. This period ends 2-2. Kind of happy with that right now. Tie game, 2-2 going into the second. Here we go. On to the second. All right, second period comes, and my God, this has been a great period to watch for the most part. Edmonton's in it. They're engaged. They're fighting in corners. They're sticking up for each other. There's a Desharnais fight. Unbelievable. I'm pumped. They're sticking up for each other. McDavid gets taken down on a breakaway, tripped up, slides hard into the corner. Penalty shot. He goes in. Blocker side on Bobrovsky. 3-2 for the Oilers. Finally, we get the lead back. But again, they come back down. Broberg slips on a loose stick on the ice, falls down, 2-on-1, pass across, goes off of Nurse's stick into the Oilers' net. Good God, super frustrating. And then the game's tied up. Florida scores again, 4-3. This is like unbelievable. The worst kind of luck the Oilers could get, they're having. Super frustrating. Game's not over. They're still in it, but my God, they can't get a save. They can't play defense that well. I can't even say they can't get a save. Pickard made a huge blocker save this period. He made another one coming over on Tkachuk. Like he's playing well for Pickard. But man, we can't keep a lead, and it's super frustrating. Unbelievably frustrating. I am so frustrated. One more period to play. I'm so frustrated. On to the third. All right, third period comes and I'm frustrated. This is ridiculous. Edmonton can't buy a goal. Bobrovsky stopping everything. Picard played fine. He made some huge saves. There was a breakaway. He stopped massive. Should have just sprung Edmonton. They can't score. We can't get production from our big players. It's so utterly frustrating. And the puck luck, and my God, the loose stick. It's just crap luck. Oh my God, I can't handle it. Our record is now 5-11-1. 5-11-1. That is garbage. This team is better than that. It's not time to give up, though, but my God, when are things going to turn around? When is someone going to pull Bouchard, sit him on the bench and say, sit here until you start playing some goddamn defense? This is where you're sitting. This is your home until you stop making stupid moves in the defensive zone and start playing a little harder. So frustrating. I don't know. I've got a question. I've got a question from a fan and a past co-host on what was the Delayed Offside podcast. Rest in peace. Here it is. It states, and it's from Ryan. It says, you're a super optimistic person. You'll believe in the Oilers making the playoffs long past most would. What would the Oilers' record have to be, or at what point during the season would they have to still have a losing record, that you would finally give up on their season and chance of missing the playoffs? I will tell you this. Thank you, Atticus, for your phone. My answer is I would have to give up. Where I would give up is New Year's. New Year's would be my limit. Once they still have a losing record, then they're not making the playoffs. They have to be pretty close to a 500% record at that point in the year for me to give up and say they're not making the playoffs. Because I think this is a team that can still make it at that point. We've seen it before, but very few teams have done it. We need a goalie. We need a goalie, and we need D guys that can play defense in a team system that are willing to lay down, block, take bodies in front. But they have to string together one hell of a December, which historically Edmonton has never been able to do. So that's where I'm at with this. But they got a game on Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. But man, they have got a hole that they need to dig out of, because this is garbage. With that, this has been a Willy Weighs In. Please like, subscribe, join the comments in the bottom. Hey, Florida fans, thoughts on the game? Would love to hear it. Anyways, have a good night.